I want a
Nice.
tatted up emo bitch
Okay.
to piss on me, like bad.
3, 2, and 1. Hello
Hello.
and welcome.
I have a ground
back.
rule. I have a ground rule to set like immediately right
no
now.
problem. Set it. Let's hear it.
There is for the next few months.
No problem.
There's one thing off the table. We can't talk about it at all.
Okay.
Don't want to.
Black people.
That's what it is.
No more stop Asian hate.
Yeah. No more racist stuff.
I've had it up to here.
You know, Kanye's doing his part. We don't have to do ours anymore.
We've had enough of it.
He's taking the reins.
Yeah.
No, one thing. $0. No bucks. No bucks.
Because they're on. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, everything that we ever talk of,
Packers?
it becomes shit.
No.
We jinx everything that we talk about.
We didn't talk about it on here, did we?
Packers, dude, we were fucking hyped about them first couple weeks.
I got this customer.
Okay.
He is
Your OnlyFans customer?
a Pakistani, right?
Yeah.
Manages a gas station, right? He doesn't own it.
Dude, what happened about the no racist stuff?
I'm just describing.
Sure. Yeah, that's what he actually does.
So, when it comes to Pakistanis, what is their favorite sport? Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
soccer.
Cricket.
Oh.
Close, very close, right? And I know this because anytime I introduce myself to them and tell them my name, David Miller, they flip the fuck out. They go ballistic.
The real David Miller?
They the South African cricket player, right? And they show me. I mean, they can't believe it, right?
Do you look like him?
No, right?
Yeah.
And not this guy, Nasir. And let me tell you, he is truthfully, him and I have a great relationship, right? He texts me just for fun sometimes. I'll read a text message he sent me out of the blue. He texted me at 7:40, 4th of July. He texted me, "Good morning, my best friend. Happy 4th."
You like this guy?
Love him.
Yeah.
What does he love on planet Earth more than anything besides me and Coca-Cola?
Gas stations.
The Green Bay Packers.
Really?
Huge. Like, this is my first
Green Bay Packers and cricket?
No.
Oh, he doesn't
I
like cricket?
brought up cricket because he doesn't give a shit.
Good.
Loves football.
Because cricket fucking sucks. What's the one thing that's greatest about baseball?
That it ends.
Hidden dingers.
Right.
You know what's bad in cricket?
Hitting dingers.
Hidden dingers.
Right.
You hit a dinger, that's not a good thing.
Right. They want to hit the thing behind it.
Yeah.
Right. It's like that's like playing defense is hitting dingers.
Yeah.
Like
garbage.
The offense is the pitching.
Yeah. So cringe.
I know it is.
So bad.
And like a game that like lasts like 3 days. It's like everything Americans would hate about baseball is what cricket is.
Is David Miller good?
I have no idea. I truthfully have no idea. But
Loves his Green Bay Packers.
I mean, he fucking goes ballistic for them, right? Yeah. Every day I'll walk into a store, it won't even be it'll be the off season, and he'll just be talking about the Packers, right?
Yeah.
He is like, we're in a good position
right now.
He's like, on Sunday we bet the Dallas Cowboys. I don't want to do that. That's just what it.
Yeah.
On Sunday. And
yeah. What happened to the no racist stuff, man?
I'm not. It's just his. He has a super thick accent, right?
Yes.
And eventually I'll go what, and sometimes I'll eventually go yeah. I'll just like because I can't hear it, right?
Yeah. And he's probably talking behind like a piece of glass.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. And we can move the glass out of the way.
Yeah.
Usually 15 minutes in the conversation, that's when we move the glass. So he's of the opinion that when people underestimate the Green Bay Packers, that's when they're the deadliest.
Yeah.
And and luckily we're not even like facing good teams anymore. So we just have the Dallas Cowboys, and then we have the Eagles and then the Titans. So we just get past those, we're golden, baby. He fucking loves these guys.
Yeah. He's just a rider.
He just reads like fake articles about the Packers all day. And he's like, we signed this player. Not true.
We got Tom Brady.
He's also like probably like 60.
Yeah.
Right? White hair. his kid's about to graduate from him, so he's got a daughter who graduated from Minnesota. It seems like a great dad, right?
Yeah.
Loves the Packers. Can't understand a word of what he says. Great friends.
But he's your best friend.
Love him.
That's really good. Happy birthday, my best friend.
Yeah.
How do you become friends with this guy? Like,
Because I just had a store, right? And we just built relations. I hang out with him. He just like, today I didn't even need an order for his store. You know, I just came in and we just chatted. I just stayed for like 45. We just hung out.
That's really goofy.
Yeah. Yeah. As I left the store today, he's like, I love you so much, man. See you later.
Did he?
I swear to God. And I said, I love you too, man.
That is what I find so funny about you is if somebody says I love you, it doesn't matter the person.
Yeah.
You'll always say I love you back.
So yeah, he's great. Truthfully.
Because you probably have random people like weirdos say I love you like often, right?
Probably more often than you do to you. Sure.
Yeah. More often than anybody would think random people would say I love you to you. They say that to you.
I have a coworker who I think he's like 50-ish, right? And he constantly tells me about his relationship issues, right? I'm never asking, but I'm always a shoulder to cry on, right?
Yeah.
And he's always talking about this one girl. I think my coworker might be a women manipulator.
Good.
Right. So I think he gaslights girls.
Yeah.
And I think he cheats on them. And I think he might not be a great dude, but he's a great talk, great worker. Love hanging out with him, right?
Is he like that guy from Twitter? A video where he talks to the cops?
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's this video that's been circulating around Twitter.
Yeah.
And it's like these cops talking to this guy. The guy is like recording it. Not even the cops. It's not even like a body cam. So like this is just incriminating footage of him. And it's because he was stalking this girl. Like this girl called the cops on him. Because and he goes, I was just like trying to play her song. Like it was like my last ditch effort. You guys know what I mean? Like it was my last ditch effort. So like I wanted to play her this song at the restaurant, but then when she saw me, she got up and ran. But like girls like that, like when you chase after them.
That is.
And then the cop goes, yeah, but this one doesn't. And he goes, but I don't know. Like how am I supposed to know that? I don't know if she doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted to, it was like my last chance. I had to try.
Right.
And he was like, and like some girls are like into BDSM, like being chained up and stuff.
Right.
Middle of the conversation. And then he goes, okay, well clearly this isn't what this girl wants. Like you better stop it. It's like the cop's talking in a southern accent too.
Yeah.
And like it progresses. And he goes, well, her dad doesn't want you, like her dad threatened you. And he was like, yeah, he called me and threatened me. And that's kind of like abuse, right? Like he's manipulating her and like trying to tell her what to do. And he goes, well, as a father, I'd tell you to stay away from that girl. And he goes, yeah, but like I just think that she should do porn. And this guy's just going on and on.
Yeah.
And like the cops do nothing about it. And finally the cop's like, this conversation's not progressing. You think that's the end of it? They talk for another 3 minutes.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
Sounds like a real cool guy.
This guy, I think this girl's fucking him over because he deserves a shit. I mean, if he's putting that much effort, listen to his song.
So those are like the type of people.
Maybe try porn.
Those are the type of guys who go like, yeah, I love Dave Miller. We're the best of friends.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Those are the people. Those are my cool buddies.
Those guys. That guy probably middle of his conversation. If he had met you, he'd go, "Yeah, I was talking to my friend last week in the middle of a Target, and he said that like this was a good idea."
My friend in the middle of a Target.
He said this was a good idea. And that,
Your friend. How often do you see him?
David Lee Miller.
I see him like probably once every 6 months.
Yeah,
right.
But we have long conversations.
I know.
About this woman.
Yeah, I don't think I'm necessarily good at...
It wasn't his girlfriend, by the way, either.
Of course not.
They worked together at Cracker Barrel for a little bit.
Duh.
That's how they fell in
And
love.
you didn't need to add the Cracker Barrel. I inferred.
Yeah, you knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, new Twitter's really good.
Do you like Elon's Twitter?
Elon's Twitter's good. People going on there changing their name to Elon Musk. You heard
Getting
about
suspended?
H3. Yeah, got suspended. But like everybody was doing that for a bit. Like some people were just like, they were like either harmless. Like,
Yeah.
I just pooped.
Right.
like that, or hey, my best friend Jeffrey Epstein, I really miss that guy.
Right. That one's good. That one was good.
That one was good. Just
No, it's an even funnier quote. Like, I know the man got a lot of hate, but I really miss his like companionship. Like it's like said like that. Yeah. Miss you, Jeffrey.
Miss you. Rest in peace.
That's like
rest easy. Even like better.
Rest easy.
Even better.
Rest easy.
Yeah, or like the fact that the N-word usage on Twitter has gone up like 50% since
Sure.
Because no more free speech.
Yeah.
Not in this house. Letting Donald Trump out of the fucking dog cage.
Elon's Twitter has been pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because so here is one thing that I was at first like, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
All of the like famous celebrities are getting so angry about the check mark.
Yeah.
They care so much, right?
About the $8.
About the $8.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to pay for it, right? I don't get, like, it's just fucking famous people. But then, my moral compass is obviously who? We'll say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Penguin Zero.
Penguin Zero. Yeah.
Right.
I just watched a video on that guy.
And he is saying that if you don't have the check mark, you're essentially your like replies on Twitter get pushed to the bottom, and the people with the check mark paying gets pushed to the top. So essentially, you get like shadow banned if you don't. Like it's like a pay to win system.
Nice.
So it's like a double-edged sword. One thing, if you want these creators to see exactly what you want to say, now you can just message them. You can just pay $8 and get direct line of communication to these people.
Good.
Which is cool, right?
Yeah.
Number 2, though, if you don't pay, right, they'll never see you're just a complete blip.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that's good or not.
So can I become official?
Yeah, you can do it right now.
Nice.
It's $8 a month.
Okay. Yeah.
If it was like, just,
I don't have it.
Essentially, if it was
Can I borrow $8 a month?
We'll talk about getting a payment plan set up.
All right, cool.
If you if it was just exactly what Twitter is, right? Except the check mark was just pay $8 for it, and there was no other changes.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea.
Yeah.
Because, like, the people who need to pay for it are going to be these companies, these corporations, like anybody who needs, like, if they're like socials.
I mean, in general, it's just marketing. It's self-marketing.
Right, literally.
Like, yeah.
Right? And then for regular people, what the fuck does it change?
Yeah, nothing.
Because, like, the greatest things on Twitter, like that video you just said.
Yeah.
Is it next to a blue check mark?
No.
No, it's just fucking like, LMAO, this guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
This man's lost his mind. Or, I mean, right now is the greatest thing going on Twitter. Like,
Race wars.
I've been listening to the Migos since like, fucking 2012. And like their albums weren't released.
I tried to tell JFK not to drive around in the drop top.
I said, man, like, I don't know, you should go to Dallas tonight.
I told JFK you shouldn't go to Dallas.
That is so funny. I had to show the girlfriend that one that like he is just a man who has to be liked.
Yeah.
Has to be perceived as great. Yeah. And which, I mean, if you're that guy, right? If you're LeBron, that's what your whole thing is, right? You have to be the greatest of all time, which I accept that his that's his goal.
Yeah.
I just wish he did it a little cooler. Like, can't you just go like, if this fucking guy goes, you've been talking about watching The Godfather on repeat during this whole playoff run. Can you just say one moment, one instant,
Well, like the whole thing's great. It's a great movie from start to finish. It's a masterpiece. The whole thing's a masterpiece. It's great.
Just 1 second, LeBron. Any frame, any line,
well,
any character.
There's so many seconds that just build up the greatness of this hour, multi-hour.
Can you name one actor in the movie?
The actors in it are so amazing from top to bottom.
Can you tell me what the movie is about at all?
Well, I just started the movie not too long ago. And, I haven't watched down to see the whole thing. I've only watched bits and pieces of it. But, great. It's smart. It's a smart.
I just
smart
like
thing.
if you were to be like as LeBron. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I lied.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen
Never
that
read. I've never read Malcolm X's book.
right. Like, to be honest, I just carry.
Did they
this shit
actually
around.
ask him how The Godfather was?
Yeah.
Oh,
Literally, like
it was what I said. Kind of close to what.
100%.
Yeah.
I thought you saw it.
No,
It's literally.
I literally never
he
seen
goes,
that.
man. I mean, there's too many good moments to count.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too great to like. Even.
Yeah, it's such a great. It's a great film. You know, there's lots of moments that make up this great film.
It's literally that. I thought you knew.
No.
And I was doing. It was like a Spanish reporter. That's why I was doing the accent. LeBron, can you?
Hey, you didn't have to tell me that. I knew. I knew.
Can you just one moment, maybe one line?
I'll do a Chinese accent now. Hello.
Wait, what do we do? What do we say in the beginning?
Oh yeah.
Come on, dude.
Dude, I thought that we were doing some accent work. I thought that we were
No.
like impersonations and shit.
So that I mean, I love LeBron going. You know, I was saying to the homies like, he about to go for 70, right? And then when he got 70, I was like, shit, he might as well go for 80. That's such a lie.
Yeah.
That's just no way.
Yeah, I was watching the whole thing, and then like they look back, and he was like in the middle of like his own game that
Right?
night.
There's no way he
Yeah,
could have
there's
been
no
watching.
possible way that he could have been watching. Yeah, it's always funny. I love that.
It's so he can literally just go like, I mean, it's so fun to bring a Malcolm X book around for people to ask you about. I mean, if you're not gonna read it, what like Spark Note it or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just pretend a little bit.
Yeah, well, I just started the book, so
It is
really
a
finish it.
great man.
great.
Smart, lot of smart
Smart.
stuff.
Smart guy.
Smart guy.
Yeah,
That's so good.
yeah. I just love the memes.
So yeah, right. That's what
Like
Twitter.
I told fucking Bill Clinton not to hang out with fucking Monica Lewinsky.
Right. I mean, I said she is shot.
She's going to play you.
She gonna play you.
I told him.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
And I said, do not lie up there. You tell them that. You know, Bill Clinton getting impeached. I mean, it literally did not sowed nothing. Because like, think about this. You know, in like 20 years, when like there's a new we're old. You know, because we lived through January 6th. We got to experience the Trump mania. You know, and it's still probably not done.
January 6th.
Right. So yeah, hey, shout out.
Hey, shout out my girl Sydney Sweeney.
Why? Like, nobody's gonna remember that Trump was impeached twice.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like Bill Clinton being impeached, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest. I don't think it's possible to impeach.
I mean, people are going to remember it because it's going to be in history books. It's going to be like part of American history.
Up until literally I was 14, I thought Richard Nixon was the only president to get impeached, which was incorrect.
Yeah.
Because he's never been impeached. He wasn't impeached. It's just nobody has ever left office on bad terms except for Nixon. That's what it is. Because Nixon resigned. Yeah. Everybody else finished out their terms who weren't assassinated or died. So it's just so dumb. It's so.
Wasn't there a guy like way back? Who was the other guy that got impeached?
He actually got impeached and removed? It might have been one person.
Yeah, it was, and it's like a name that you don't even know.
Right.
Like nobody gives a fuck about this.
Yeah, you are right. There is one other one. I can't remember his name, but it's one of those presidents that like a do nothing fuck.
Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Andrew Jackson.
No,
Andrew Johnson. Andrew
Johnson. That's correct.
In 1868.
Andrew Jackson was like the Trump, so like he wasn't getting impeached.
Yeah, he was too cool.
Very.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about
Aaron Carter died?
No, I don't. That really got brushed by in my like zeitgeist.
Which is crazy because somebody posted it, and it is so true. That guy legitimately was the Justin Bieber
for like 4 years.
Not even like longer.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Aaron Carter,
he was
dude was so big when he was a kid.
It was the Lizzie McGuire show, and that was it.
What?
What was the other one?
I want candy.
Right, that's the Lizzie McGuire show.
Yes,
and then
fucking Aaron's Party.
What's Aaron's Party?
It's where he raps. He's good in it.
And then that's it, right?
But like everything that he did, like every party that he went to, like that guy was big. Dude. That guy was big.
He was big for
from
like
the time that he was like 4, 6, whatever age he was, until he was like a teenager. Literally the entire time. He was in every single magazine. He was that guy.
Yeah, I love, because, honestly, he did have some star power, because when he got into that Lizzie McGuire show, I mean, I flipped the fuck out a little bit, right?
Yes.
It was a big deal.
Yeah.
It was a big deal, but that was about it. And then he kind of like drifted away, because Jay Beebs kind of stole it, I'd say.
Dude, that was so long after.
In between. I don't know much about him, to be honest. I don't really know shit. I can't speak on it.
I don't know much about him either. No, but he was like actually huge. Like every fucking girl had like a huge crush on Aaron Carter. Like
I probably did too.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a crush on him.
Mm-hmm.
And like
he was in like the Justin Timberlake machine.
Yeah,
that was really what it was. It was Disney would just like
Hollywood just trying to like push like young children on people.
Really Disney. Because they all come like that's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse where Britney and Justin Timberlake, they got pushed out of that, and then they get
and they all become crazy.
I mean, think about
like JT having a coke problem. It is funny that JT having a coke problem is like the least controversial thing about that like whole era.
Think about all of the celebrities that came out of Disney, like major celebrities. I can name probably like 10.
Selena Gomez.
1, Demi Lovato. Miley Cyrus. Those are the big 3 girls of that generation, right?
Yep.
Then think of Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh, that's the first pussy I ever saw.
Slow down. Me too.
Like I didn't even, and like for me, I was like, do you just never see that? Because like she had a hairy pussy in her photo, and I was like, do you just like don't see pussy? Is that like the cool part about it? Like, you just never see it? It's just like a hidden mystery.
Ooh, can't see me.
What's going on behind there? I was like, I want to comb that shit. I don't know what it is.
Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I mean, like these are hyper celebrities.
Yeah.
The Vanessa
Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff isn't like on the
dude. Hillary Duff was big, dude.
No, I'm talking about now still famous.
Oh, now still famous? Yeah.
Like Hillary Duff is obviously big.
Well, because she was just smart and like hopped out of it.
The Joe Bros. That's 100% Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, you're telling me you weren't fucking taking that wand every single time the motherfuckers came out and you were making the Mickey ears? Yeah, I was doing that shit. I was doing that shit every single fucking time. Year 3000 comes on.
I mean, even like,
dude, I'm kicking I go, Mom, go play some fucking Collapse. I need the living room right now.
Even the Ball brothers.
I'm screaming fucking Year 3000 in the middle of my fucking living room, like all the way turned up. And my mom was like, keep it down. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Mom. Play your fucking Collapse in there, Mom.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, came to the year 3000.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm jumping on my recliner and like fucking kicking it over so it like falls down. I'm turning it into a whole music
Did
video.
you feel like you had to pretend like you didn't like the Disney Channel as a kid?
No.
I was scared.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching fucking SpongeBob with my dad until
I
was 12. Yeah.
SpongeBob's 5.
But huh?
SpongeBob and Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, those were okay in my head to like. But I was nervous that people would find out that I liked the Disney Channel, because I thought I was like, oh, they're definitely going to think I'm gay. And maybe I am.
No, we used to talk about fucking how the best like movies were always on, like Smart House.
Well, right. You could watch, but you couldn't watch. I feel like I couldn't watch Hannah Montana without getting made fun of, or High School Musical without getting made fun of. Powderpuff Girls, I guess. Kim Possible's another good one.
Dude, I was cracking my hog.
I know, sure.
Like
I just felt like I couldn't really watch that, and
it's crazy that Kim Possible not only is the cartoon sexy, but like also the actress that plays her voice.
I know. Yeah. You think of that shower scene?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, she's fucking hot.
She is.
Yeah,
huge.
Yeah, it's crazy that like you fucking were trying to hide that shit, but like meanwhile, I'm watching like furry porn and shit at the time, right? Like I'm on Newgrounds, and the only thing.
Well, yeah, everybody did that.
Yeah,
who didn't?
Yeah, it's crazy that.
Did you watch cartoon porn as like your gateway into regular porn?
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, everybody did.
Isn't that weird?
Like you're watching furry porn because it's like or you play like the games like
yeah.
Which is funny because now
There was like a Betty Boop porn game.
do
or something.
porn games even exist anymore?
I'm sure they do. I mean, but you're just like, I'm an adult. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go to Pornhub.
I mean, like the only thing that I see is like this game will make you come in 30 minutes. You ever see those? Or 30 seconds? You ever see those like
no,
ads?
I don't. But they're
those,
cool.
Those ads are
they're,
like
they're very cool.
those are around. But like I remember like that was like the only way that I was like, is there like any other type of
There's
porn?
no way you won't bust it on in 30 seconds. Play this game now.
Play this game now. And it's like Bejeweled, but it's like it unlocks, like makes the girl go a little bit more topless. Yeah. It was annoying, right? Because as a kid, did you go like
It's so annoying, dude. Like I'm coming again.
every 30 seconds? Oh no. I just gotta keep on playing this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a kid, it was so fucking annoying because I was like, is there just like videos? Like, this would be so much easier. Why do I got to play a whole RPG game to see this bunny?
Oh my!
To see this bunny tits.
I forgot about that. You would have to like go through the clicking through the prompts,
Yeah.
like and talk to them and like
And
flirt with them.
And because like you're at like an age where like your social skills aren't good and you're like you can barely fucking read and shit, you're just like always choosing the wrong answer. So you're just like, what the fuck?
So
And you're like, you got to go back to the fucking bunny bitch and like say something different to her. And then finally she's like, oh, you want me to take my clothes off? And then you see some bunny tits and you're like, oh, I'm going to piss in my sock later.
right, because I couldn't. I didn't know how to jerk off.
Yeah.
I was nervous to search for things
Yeah.
in the search bar.
What if you search it on Newgrounds?
No, I was nervous to search on
Oh,
Newgrounds
really?
in general, anywhere, right? Because you would
Okay.
click and it would say big tit like
Yeah.
bunny.
Or like if you just started typing like P-O and then it autocorrects, it's like, oh no,
Right.
no.
Right. So I would be so Newgrounds, they had just obviously a bunch of animation on there,
Quick
right?
tangent about that though is, although YouPorn seems like it's a good URL,
Yeah.
it actually is like one of the worst, right? Because like then if you go to porn too much, it'll just like, instead of autocorrecting to YouTube, like one of the most visited websites,
Yeah.
it'll just send you to porn.
Right.
And then you go, oh, this person's a freak.
Right.
This person's a freak.
Sure.
Yeah.
So they would have, let's say I watched a Sonic video,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
There would be recommended videos, or there'd be categories on like the left side, and you could click like the categories tab, and then you could see another bunch of animations, right? And then in that, it would be like a little risky, and then you click the little risky, right? And then in the categories, it would be like just sex category.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Dude, I think I'm going to fire up Newgrounds tonight.
And then you would click to that, right? And I thought in my head thinking like, okay, if I just go through this back channel to get to the porn, then I can never get caught.
Yeah.
Little did I know that you could just see the history, right?
Mhm.
Not that like my parents had no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Like I would never once got caught looking at porn on my computer or like my iPad. They never once could figure out history.
Yeah.
But I was so nervous. Like, don't search anything. They never checked at all.
Yeah.
I could like just buy drugs online, essentially.
See, you had it a little bit different because I don't think that your parents, like my mom,
Well, you were the youngest kid.
me and
so
my
you had older
mom
brothers.
shared a computer.
Right. I had my own computer.
My mom played, like legitimately played Collapse on it.
Right.
I used to have to like fight with her about it.
I don't know what clamps is.
Like the fucking blocks, like you connect, like you click on blocks and
Sure.
then it like breaks them and then you got to get 4 in a row or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and then you get like, a bunch of colors. It's just like a color matching game.
Right.
You've never played Collapse?
No, but I get the concept.
Yeah.
It's not really.
That was like her fucking go-to game.
So if you weren't like,
So like technically she could like accidentally backtrack. I had older brothers, which they went about porn so differently. Like
because
my brother used to fucking download like porn to LimeWire.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
And then watch on there. And then like
Well, because you got to realize that there was no like internet websites for all that shit.
yeah.
And LimeWire was like not it like Newgrounds wasn't. It's not comparable to LimeWire because you and I didn't have LimeWire,
I did.
right? But you didn't really use it the same way they did.
I did quite a bit. I mean that's how I got all my music for my like iPods and shit and Zune.
I had older cousins for that, so I never had to use it.
Yeah, my brother. I mean, my brother strictly had it like on his PC, and his PC was like the most used PC in the house.
Right.
So like I'd go on it all the time.
And I mean, it was just a file share, so it's
Which-
perfect for
Which is
porn.
kind of weird because like I just end up jacking it to the fucking same porn that my bro was.
Would you find it?
Yeah,
You're like,
dude, Eva Angelina,
I don't know any of these.
big fucking tits. She was so sweet,
Did you ever bring that up to your brothers?
dude. What's up with this guy, man?
We'll call him later.
I don't plan on calling him.
Good. He just keeps calling me about Call of Duty.
Yeah, he's addicted now.
He's just addicted now.
I like that he just finally got a fucking console.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he did it for so long. I told him to do it like a decade
I
ago.
mean, for the exact reason why, like for anything.
Yeah,
He's just
it's like, what am I gonna do it for? Like to play video? I don't.
Well, no, I mean, I know why he didn't get it. He's getting
Right,
in
'cause he'll get
trouble
in trouble.
constantly from
Yeah,
it.
right.
Like, oh, that's all you want to do?
Yep.
Very funny.
Oh, it's girls' night. That's probably why he's calling.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah,
Is he calling you as well?
he hasn't yet.
He's going to try to come over here, isn't he?
I don't know. I'm just gonna lock him out. He's not allowed.
No.
No, he can't play. Not today.
When does girls' night start?
7.
Oh, damn. So it's going to be like literally right as this shit ends.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
fuck him.
Fuck him. I can't hang out with him anyway.
Do you want to talk about that Barbarian movie?
I don't have much to say about
I have
it.
a lot.
Okay.
You don't have anything? Did you enjoy it?
It was fine.
Do you think it was good?
Yeah.
You don't like anything about it?
Titties.
First half or second half? Did you like more?
I mean, I don't like that I'm going to say first half and you're going to say for sure second half.
No, I like the first half better.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, the second half is just odd. I mean, the comedic relief in the second half is like good, but like the whole first half, like it's just like it kind of has you on the edge.
You think
of
the
your seat.
girl's the dumbest character in a modern horror movie?
I think that all women are equally dumb.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think that she's very relatable. I mean, she's just like a woman. I mean, like there's like you said, there's like that metaphor of she just keeps on running back to to people
Mm-hmm.
rather than just like letting it go
Yeah.
because like she was safe so many times.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, gotta go back in.
Yeah, it worked for me, and I thought it was good. Talking to one of my friends, Jack Daddy, he thought the first half is so stupid. He thought it was he was like, this is the dumbest character. Like, every single red flag. Like, any rational woman would not be in that situation. Like, they would have.
I disagree.
I thought so, too.
I thought that every single woman ever, given that circumstance, would be in that same exact circumstance.
Like,
Every single time.
and.
I don't think that they can actually avoid it.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't think that women can avoid not being in that circumstance.
Like, it's there for, like
What
were they wearing? You're asking for it?
I think that if
Sure.
every girl that I know,
Right.
if I give her that scenario 10 times,
They're always in it.
They're
Well,
go-
I asked Elizabeth.
they're going.
where-
The only way that they'd actually like figure it out is if like they had the knowledge of the prior tries, and then they like put together like the knowledge like. Oh,
They work together
I probably shouldn't have. do this.
with the collective knowledge of women,
Yeah.
right? Because not one of them could figure it out.
Yeah, one of them.
Right. Sure.
Every single girl
Yeah.
going in there blindly.
hmm
Yeah. I mean, what am I going to do? Go and get a hotel now?
Yeah.
No. I'm going
Yeah,
to stay at this
I'm gonna
Airbnb.
call one hotel. I guess they're all probably busy.
Yeah. Well, there's that convention in town.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't call another one.
Yeah.
No need.
Yeah. I have to go into the basement.
Yep.
Obviously.
Right.
Oh, a string? I got to pull on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the good wall string. Yeah, I'll pull on that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hidden door? Yeah.
Yeah,
Unlocked.
I'll go right in.
Oh, there's a bed with a video.
Okay.
Take some pictures of me laying in it.
Hey. 'Cause
Ah.
that's what girls be doing.
Yeah.
They see the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get in front of it. It's so dumb. I obviously loved it.
Yeah.
I think it was a top top horror movie.
A lot of people. I saw that. I told you about that Indian guy that does reviews of movies.
Mm-hmm.
He says that 2022 is one of the best years of horror movies.
Why?
He likes this year a lot.
What other ones?
That's it. Just Barbarian.
Right.
It's Barbarian. Black Phone is like up
That's
there,
fine.
but not like he didn't have it. He like because obviously 2019 I think it is or 2018 has Hereditary,
Okay, I think it's 2017.
and no, it's definitely not it.
You don't think so?
No, for sure not.
Okay, keep going.
And like he was like the high ends of that one are like
Oh, it is 2018.
really good, but he just thinks that this here 2018 to 22
Yeah, I said 2018.
2018 to 2022 best years for movies.
Yeah, we're from the past 4 or 5-ish years. We've had like a good run of horror movies.
Yeah, I mean, because you had like, I mean, Jordan Peele
Getting hit in the face.
Jordan Peele has just been like really dominating. So he's got Barbarian, Pearl. He really likes Terrifier 2, Watcher,
Don't know these.
Fresh.
No idea.
Dude, these are all movies that you got to watch. Halloween Ends. He kind of like rags on it a little bit.
I gotta watch those Halloween movies. Keep going.
And then that's
for just this year.
for just this year.
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah, that guy you'd really like because he does have some like movies where he like throws out like weird ones, and he's like, "Go and give this one a try."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he likes the one fucking movie that you like, fucking Spider movie. He enjoys that movie.
Enemy.
Yeah,
I think.
and he goes, it's might not be for everybody,
Yeah.
but it was for me.
Yeah. I think that movie is a troll.
You think?
Yeah, maybe.
I hate that movie.
Yeah.
You've seen it 10 times now.
I've seen it 18. I watch it before I go to bed.
I know.
It makes me feel comfortable.
You really want Elizabeth to turn into a fucking spider one of these days, right?
She already is a spider. That's what it's like living with her.
I come to your house one day. She's just in the corner.
You know, I tell her every day how lucky she is. You know, I tell her, I go home and I go, you don't realize how good you fucking have it. You know,
Yeah.
Could you imagine living your life not being able to watch cinema properly?
Yeah.
That's thanks to me.
Yeah.
I tell her every fucking day, like, you get the privilege.
I like the idea of like the posts that are like, I like wonder how women understand movies without us telling her.
I
telling
know,
them
dude.
what's going
Because
on.
how is she gonna? She's not gonna watch these movies. She's not gonna go watch them with like actual film reel movies, on 40 millimeter. She's not gonna go to the right theaters. She's gonna fucking be on her phone.
She's not going to know the history.
She's not smart enough to get it. She needs my brain.
Yeah, I know.
And
You're smart brain. You're smart.
I know.
You're
She is
creative too.
She is. I am creative.
Yeah.
And I don't. My opinions are my own.
Mm-hmm.
And she's lucky.
Yeah, she is.
And
Yeah, she is, man.
And she enjoys watching every single Marvel property that ever existed. Ever.
Yes. I know she does.
I know. We have Blade lined up, and we're going to watch Daredevil. I mean, we're going to have to watch. I've never seen Blade.
I've talked about this before. Your relationship is a funny thing because there is just like
how madly in love she is with me.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you what's funny about it, right?
Yeah.
I think of this girl who, in her hometown, she is like an icon, right? She, like, homecoming queen. She just wins all these things.
But then she moves to the big city of Milwaukee. Some people call it the big watermelon.
Think about this, right? Like, everybody likes her, right? She like wins like her town's pageant. Mm-hmm. She just wins these things. Most likely to succeed, best smile, best to take home.
Yeah.
Student president, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she chooses me.
And you get your hands on her. You're feeding her Rumple Mints.
Yeah.
Making her watch every single movie. No,
she like it's like a joke that she picks fucking
this dork.
You know what I mean?
And then she brings you back there.
Right.
But no, it's funny because like in relationships, there's like give and takes.
Sure.
And your thing that you're like, you have to do this for me.
Yeah.
Because you love me.
Yeah.
Is forcing her to watch all these movies with me.
Right. Yeah. Horror
Like,
movies.
she's specifically
superhero
gone out of her way
movies.
before. And like,
Foreign films.
like if we watch more than 2 movies this weekend, like that's going to be too much. I have to do things.
Right.
And you're like, well, babe, these Lord of the Rings movies aren't going to watch themselves.
That's an easy watch for her because those are like her family's fucking.
Yeah, I get that.
Right.
Like I'm just throwing out like a long
Sure.
form of like,
Yeah.
well, what are we going to do? Not watch all of Phase 1 this weekend, babe?
Yeah.
Like, babe, seriously?
Right.
Like you just recently watched this video that I showed you. It doesn't have you hyped about fucking, the reintroduction of Hulk and how they recasted him with fucking Mark
Or how Namor is a fucking mutant and I didn't know it the whole time.
Ruffalo. Yeah.
Not every Atlantean has fucking wings on his feet.
Yeah, not everyone, man.
That's his mutation.
Yeah.
Use your fucking brain.
You gotta let her know that.
It's on the list.
Yeah, I know.
I got to get her excited. We're seeing the movie in 2 days. Got to get excited.
You gotta show her like four fucking videos beforehand.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Uh-huh.
But it is funny that like that is your thing where you're like, well, babe, you gotta do this. For
Yeah, and I eat her out.
Well, yeah, it's a give and take.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
right.
You give.
No, I take that.
You are a big munch, aren't you? You're a fucking munch. You ain't shit but a munch.
Yeah. You just learned about that song?
No, man. I use that word often.
I know you do. I know you do.
David's a munch.
Nice, dude. Say the whole song.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He eat it for lunch.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yes,
I
sir.
do.
Yes, sir.
That girl is like, how old do you think she is?
12,
Guess for real.
13,
Guess for real.
15,
Guess for real.
16,
Guess for real.
21.
20.
Hey, man, I guessed for real the first
No, you
few times.
didn't.
I thought she was young.
No, you didn't think she was 13. Shut up.
Talking about getting her boxing.
Right.
Yeah, she's a fucking weirdo. That's why the song
That's why
blew up.
she's cool.
that's why her song blew up.
Do you think that song's good?
No,
Neither do I.
no.
No.
Did
But
you
it
like-
is catchy.
Did you like Lil Nas X's costume?
I did.
And transition. League of Legends.
There we go.
You
That's
like
what
that?
we
You
wanna
like that
get to.
Anthony Fantano reference right
No.
there? Transition.
He really has a foothold on internet culture, that guy.
Yeah, yeah, that guy's good. You like that him and Drake just have beef?
No. Next.
Okay.
The greatest best of 5 in League of Legends history. What do you think?
Don't stop there. Probably the greatest worlds of all time. That world's
This
was fucking nuts.
it was nuts. If you encapsulate DRX's entire run in the tournament, it is one of the great sports stories.
Yes.
To think about, if you put like, I'm not even being hyperbolic with this. It's like up there with LeBron, Game 7, bringing it back to Cleveland, beating the greatest of all time Warriors. It's like in that level kind of like story where this team barely makes it to the tournament.
Yeah.
Barely. Right?
Like it actually, like when you read off some of the stats that come up during like the tournament, you're like, how did these people even qualify? Like they're 0-10 against one team, they're 0-8 against another
Yeah.
team. It's like, what games did these fuckers actually win?
Their veteran player has been in the league for basically since the inception. He is one of the most popular
Should say
players
the inception of like
of the Korean League.
of League of Legends in the East.
And he has always been in the shadow of his classmate, his literal same school, same grade, 1996, our age. His Faker, the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
Literally, like, the GOAT of League of Legends is his classmate. And he's been in the shadow of him the whole time.
Literally since high school. Because I mean, at the time of them being in high school,
Yeah.
it was already like, yeah, the number one ranked League of
Right.
Legends player goes to our school. What?
And he's like, well, I'm pretty good too.
I'm also challenger.
Right.
They're like, you're just challenger.
Right.
You fucking. And then they shoved him into the lockers.
So he's on this team. He hasn't even made semifinals for like 6 years.
Yeah.
6, 7. So you have this team, which is fourth place. They have to play in. They have to play in the not group stages. You have to play in the play-in. They have to play in to get into the tournament. Some people didn't even think they'd make that, right?
Yeah.
So okay, fine, they do that, right? Then they went out for the groups, do pretty well, get into the playoffs. The first team that they face in playoffs are the defending world champions.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a team that actually could run it back.
Yeah.
And they go down 0-2. Never in the history of Worlds has a team ever come back from an 0-2 deficit. I mean, these teams are too good. They don't drop games.
Yeah.
It's never happened, right? They do that. They beat the defending world champions. Then they go against Genji from their home region, the number 1 ranked team, a favorite for the tournament. They've never taken a game off them, ever.
Like, yeah.
They've never taken a game off them.
So I'll go to one person for both of these series. Doobies, one of my buddies, he's a Masters player in League, so he knows a lot about League. Watching the game, he's like pretty smart on it. We're in Discord. I'm in Discord with a bunch of people, and we're like freaking out about the game. We're like, damn, that was a crazy series about, like, I can't believe that DRX won, blah, blah, blah. Doobies comes back from being AFK, and like we're still talking about it, but haven't like brought up who, and he goes, oh, so like Genji just like smashed them, and they're like, do you want us to spoil it? Like, go back and watch. And he goes, well, I didn't mean, I'm sure that Genji just like stomped him. That's not the case.
Right.
DRX beat him.
Right.
Fucking go to finals. He's typing in Discords. God. Yeah, it's just kind of cringe that like DRX ruined all of Worlds because like they had a fluke series.
Yeah.
So now World is ruined.
What, 2 fluke series?
Well, the Genji.
Right.
That mainly.
Right.
And he's like, well,
because they were the clear favorites.
Yeah. And he goes, the fluke series, and it's so fucking cringe because now what? We don't have a good World. We're not going to have a World like fucking finals.
It's just gonna be like a smash.
It's going to be a smash finals, like fucking SKT's just going 3-0.
And then who they meet in the championship, the World Finals, is the
winningest,
the greatest League of Legends organization of all time, T1.
Yep.
And none other than his classmate, the greatest of all time, the person who he's been in the shadow of his entire career.
Yeah. He's
facing him in a position he's never been in, ever.
Yep.
And they take it to a game 5 in one of the most, like, you think that SKT T1 were playing not incredible, which is fair, right? But the series felt like it was like on a, like, it could literally go either way with all the, like, it was the Baron steals,
there
the
was
Dragon
just like
steals.
some small stuff that just caused the game to go like in like the other favor. Like the entire game 1, it goes. So I always have this issue when Worlds comes around, and it's the fact that like Korea and the people that come for Korea, like the like analysts and stuff like that, they just like, because the region is the best, like they undoubtedly are the best.
Well, now it is for sure.
Yeah.
China was trying to
dethrone them
for a bit, but
yes.
now it's back.
Korea's for sure the best.
Yeah.
They are amazing. And whenever it comes Worlds time, you know, although all these Korean analysts are just American and shit, they're like condescending. They're fucking cocksuckers the entire time. They're like, you guys aren't on the same level as Korea.
The English,
you fucking
people.
dorks. You
right.
guys aren't even playing the same fucking game as Korea. You fucking
Which is fair.
pussies.
It's fair.
And they're like saying this shit on the world stage, and it's like,
yeah,
fuck you. We could blow your fucking country up, you bitch.
Right.
America.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You guys wouldn't have a fucking country if it wasn't for us.
Yeah. We saved you from fucking Kim.
Right.
You guys would still be Kim's bitches
right.
without us.
Right.
That's what we're saying.
Right.
And these analysts,
that's what I feel.
These analysts, the entire time, just like think that they know better.
Right.
But they're always wrong about one thing, and it's their region. Because Korea is for sure the best going into every single Worlds, probably every single Worlds. To say that there's a Korean favorite to win it, it's not a stretch.
Yeah.
Obviously, sometimes there's Chinese win sometimes, blah, blah, blah. It's not that close, really, I don't think. But Korea is always in the discussion.
Right.
And Korean analysts always just pick, like, one of their teams, and they're like, yeah, they're going to stop. And they're always wrong about which one of their teams is going to stop.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes like there's one person like Monte Cristo is like very famous for the first time that SKT came to Worlds.
Yeah.
And they won it. He called it. He was like, all aboard the hype train, choo choo. Throws on the SKT T1.
That's the only notable call because like at the time SKT wasn't a they weren't a favorite to win the tournament.
No.
But also
they're all like rookies.
But nowadays, it does feel weird. Whenever you like these analysts, these pro players, it always feels like they never have any fucking idea what they're talking about.
But also, the crazy part about that is the all aboard the hype train. Yeah. Obviously, the reason why it went so viral was because he was the only fucking person that thought that.
Right.
All aboard the hype train. He's the only fucking person. Every other Korean analyst was like,
wrong.
You think that SKT is going to win, you fucking dork? They're all rookies. They're all going. And then they end up being probably the most well-known Worlds team.
Most iconic team.
Most iconic team of all time.
Can you name all the players?
Yeah. Fucking Faker, Impact, Piglet, Pumandu, and Benji.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't think I fucking could?
No, I didn't, because I could only get Impact, Piglet, and Faker. I was gonna say Bang, but Bang was like.
Wait, is it Benji Bengi?
That sounds right.
Bengi, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Yeah. The only person with the same amount of Worlds titles is fucking Faker. You don't think I fucking know?
Who?
Benji. He was there for every single one. Sometimes Sharon Clock. Sometimes he was fucking.
Was he on the team for most of them?
Most of them.
All of them?
About all of them.
I didn't know that.
And then if they would have won this year, would have been the coach for the team too.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
So he's been part of the organization.
He's been part of the organ. He's the crucial to their success, David.
Well, I don't.
The dynamic duo, Faker Benji. You know, you go into Worlds, right? The other year that Faker wins, everybody's going, oh yeah, Wolf is the clear better jungler. He's going to jungle the entire time. Benji's not going to get any fucking time. Every game that they play with Wolf, he fucking loses. Benji comes in. It's the dynamic duo back at it again. Unmatched synergy. He's invading. He's getting all this shit. He's playing Lee Sin. He's ganking mid. He's getting Faker head. Faker carries him to another fucking world championship. Yeah, you don't think that guy's fucking... You can't remember his name?
You're saying a point which I want to highlight, which is really interesting.
Yeah. The mid...
No.
Jungle synergy.
The experience. So in a space like League of Legends video games where it's constantly memed and brought up, but like the younger players are generally just more skillful.
Yeah. Like
their mechanics are just on. It's just, I don't know what it is. Their brains are more heightened at 22 that they can just fucking, they're cracked.
Well, because they're cranking 90s at 9 years old.
Right.
Fucking stealing their mom's credit cards for V-Bucks. It just unlocks... Like this new fucking eye.
Yeah, the third eye unlocks at 20. But one thing that these older players have is like just the experience and like knowledge of the game. Even though the game constantly changes, right? Yeah. There's still these like old mechanics that will like inherently work. So Barrel, the support on DRX that won.
Yeah.
I just read about this strategy that I didn't even know about, but it was popularized by him and was constantly utilized throughout all of the series, where as a support, you're around level 5, and that at this moment is crucial. It's around 6 minutes, 6:30-ish. You hit mid, right? You roam mid in any sense. Maybe you get a kill, maybe you don't, but you gain enough XP, so you hit 6, right? And around 8 minutes is when Rift Herald comes up, and by then you're there, and you definitely have to hit 6, because then you will have 6 over most likely the enemy support, and you will be at an advantage to gain the Rift Herald. And he is the one who like came up with that strat, and always like dominated throughout. And like now it's like a main strat.
It's a staple.
It's a staple, yeah. Right? And throughout the entire tournament,
same with like Fnatic lane swaps.
Right. Literally. So like he's just so much better because he's been doing it for so long that you're just that experience. So like what's the
and how did he practice? You didn't hear about this?
No.
You know how Barrel practiced?
Oh, he didn't.
He didn't queue up a single solo queue game.
In NA.
He played Genshin Impact the entire time.
Isn't that funny?
You know what Genshin Impact
No.
is? It's just a weeb game. It's a weeb RPG.
And he didn't practice at all. He
Pay
just,
to win game.
just VOD reviewed
Yeah.
and like talk strategy. Isn't that fucking nuts?
Locked and barred.
Locked in Bard. Locked in Bard did nothing. Won.
Yeah.
Did nothing.
Flash queued twice.
Missed them both.
Yeah.
Missed both. Yeah, I'll take that dub. Suck my dick, bitch.
A mass
3 finals in a row.
A mass
He
ultimate.
didn't win the second one, but he won.
A mass ultimate, and maybe in total hit like 3 people,
Yeah.
like throughout the entire game.
But I think he was like pivotal to that whole, like he was like one of the most impactful people of that series.
Yeah, he was up there.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's a big dude.
hey, you know what? I wish these Koreans had American personalities.
Yeah.
Because I want to see them be like, yeah, fucking suck my dick, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking shit on you guys.
It is funny.
They're
because,
always so like
they
humble.
They love it too, though.
What?
Like, because when they hear like other, like, Double Lift was like a hero in Korea because he
He's just
the
talking
rest of
shit.
the world's trash.
Yeah.
Like, you go to fucking World's Finals. Imagine Faker goes, like, instead of going, yeah, you know, Bjergsen's really good.
Yeah.
This and that. I have to respect my opponent.
Literally, it's always respect.
Instead, he goes, I got 3 fucking finals MVPs, bitches. Suck my fucking dick. Give me some fucking respect. Why are you testing me with this trash ass mid later? Like, what if he gives a Richard Sherman speech? You're going to test me with the trash ass mid like fucking Zeka? Like, imagine he grabs the mic and says that shit.
I'll give you an example of a video game player that just happened this past weekend. Mango won Smash Summit 14 this past weekend.
Really?
He did. And didn't go to didn't even go to game 5. Not like dominant fashion,
Really?
right? So he just beat Leffen game 4, right?
Yep.
He's on the winner's side. And he's going past the commentators and they're like, "You want to jump on the mic?" And he was like, "You guys don't want me on the mic right now. You don't want me to touch that mic." And he's just at the winners when he's winning, he was like, "Hey, I respect everybody here. I know how hard it is to get here. If it was up to me, all of you fuckers would lose constantly. Every one of you to me." Like that's how we fucking play. That's how Americans are. Suck my dick. I'm better than you. But these Koreans are like,
you have to respect your, but they love it, dude. Like I saw this picture and video of like these Korean commentators just had Tyler 1 with them. And they're just laughing their ass off. Like, they clearly don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah.
But they
like the energy.
They like his energy.
Yeah.
So they're just laughing and playing with him.
Yeah.
And it's just really goofy to watch.
It's
Like, Faker loves Tyler 1. Like, Tyler 1.
I don't know if he loves them. Does he? I know they have that video.
They like talk. They're like friends.
They're like fuck, dude.
They like fuck.
They
dude.
like make love.
They kiss. They're bros.
Oh God, League of Legends gets me excited, huh?
Yeah.
You gonna play?
No.
I know.
I got TFT to grind. Gotta get the
what do you
diamond
got right now?
Plat 2.
Plat 2? How many days left in the season? Is it matched up with else or
I don't know. I'd have to actually check.
you see our friend Jay Pizzle lose 3 games in a row, 47 minus. You ever lose that much?
I like that you guys are all in there just hyping him up.
You got it, man.
You could get 2 wins maybe in the next series.
Yes, sir. No, you can get 2 wins. You get 2 wins if you keep losing.
Yeah.
So if he gets the promos again, he starts with 2 free ones. That's how Tyler got out of silver 1.
Yeah. No, he
Got out of bronze 1.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just for bronze because getting to platinum, Dominic didn't get 1 free win to get to platinum.
Yeah, I got 1 free win in silver 1 when I went back to promos.
But if you go back to promos twice, which you didn't do.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's gone to promos twice now.
I think that he's gone there like 3 times, hasn't he?
Not this season.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So we'll see. We'll see if he can do it.
Yeah. I have faith in him.
I have faith next season for me to hit platinum again.
I have faith in JP to hit platinum next season.
Well, don't go crazy.
I don't have faith in you getting platinum.
Why?
Because I think that you're going to get diamond.
Wow.
Yes.
That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
What a nice guy.
I think that next season is your season. I think that it's going to be... I think that... Hear me out. Main Lucian.
Okay. Done.
It's going to be good next season.
Or Caitlyn.
Or no.
No, maybe not. I'm in Varus right now. Crushing.
Good. Good.
He's fun.
I'll duo queue with
You know what I love?
Varus.
You know what I love? I've been playing Varus. What I love about that champion, and what I love about it with
Multi-builds.
it's so fun. Let me tell you about this series that Tyler Boss and I had the other day. So I love that you pick the champion. It's just strong right now, and you decide later what build path you need to do. You know,
Depending on what you're going against.
right? So I did the wrong build path on purpose.
Yep.
Right? This is what happened. We are Varus, Morgana.
Yep.
And then that's me and Tyler. Our enemy team had Swain, Garen, and maybe like an Aatrox, you know? I'm trying to think of what the jungler was. But we were going against Jinx Lux, right? So, Jinx Lux was poke lane. So I was like, you know, we're probably not going to be able to kill the other three. It was Darius. It was, fuck, dude, I can't remember. Anyways, it was essentially 3 unkillable people. Tanky, a lot of health.
I've seen you do this before.
Right?
Yeah.
But I was like, I want to win lane.
Yeah.
So I told Tyler, I was like, I'm going to do the poke build because I think I want to just win lane. And I'm just going to hope it goes okay for the other guys. I don't know if you can tell by the way the story's prepped.
You didn't. It didn't go that way.
It went exactly the way I thought it was going to do. We smashed lane.
Oh, really?
Crushed it. Right? Yep. And then when we got to the mid game, we couldn't kill the other 3.
Yep.
And just slowly lost.
I mean,
I couldn't kill
you did that with me before.
When?
Although you blamed me and were like, well, I blamed you first, and then you took a screenshot of my Nami KDA.
Sure.
But we smashed lane.
Right.
And you decided, well, they have 3 tanks.
Go Gale Force.
You went Gale Force,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think that you went like Collector.
Sure. Yep.
Like, I posted it, and I said, it's crazy that you didn't build a single correct item.
Well, that one was a mistake because I was dumb.
Yeah.
The other one I actively...
You also just hadn't played Lucian.
Yeah, because I just built what was recommended, so I didn't really think about it. It was like, I'll just build like what's popular. Yeah. You know, I didn't really think. But with that one, I actively was like, this is probably wrong, but I know it's gonna win lane.
Yeah.
And you know what? We smashed lane. Yeah. It was so much fun. And Tyler was like, "You're playing this for fun? This is a lifestyle for me, babe. Like, if you're not trying to win, I don't want to play."
Yeah.
He was yelling at me. He's like, "Just admit you were wrong." And I was like, "Dude, I've been wrong." There was never a moment. I was wrong from the jump.
Yeah.
But I still did it because I wanted to enjoy and win the lane. And I was hoping.
Just know that I wouldn't attack you like that.
I know you weren't. I know. You want to duo?
Yeah.
I'm playing on hit Varus unless they have a bunch of squishy people. And then we're poking, baby. Little Brand, little Swain action.
Yeah.
Maybe I go Dark Harvest. I don't know. I don't know.
Do not make that face when you say.
I don't know.
All right, we done here?
I'm getting ideas. Why? You want to play League of Legends now?
Yeah, I'm trying to play some League.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Hour and 2 minutes. Yeah, we can play.
You don't have time to play, man. Oh,
Yeah,
wait. It's girls' night.
night.
Girls' night.
See you later, everybody.
See you, bozos.